If you are a mom who is still dealing with a weak core and pelvic floor, and maybe you're also still feeling not quite like yourself just yet, maybe a loss of a sense of identity after becoming a mom, or a disconnect from who you are after becoming a mom, then you're going to want to stick around for what I'm about to show you. So we all know that pregnancy and childbirth takes a tremendous toll on our physical core. Oftentimes we deal with things like abdominal separation, a weak core, a weak pelvic floor, leaking, incontinence, prolapse, pain, or any other core and pelvic floor symptom that we may feel after childbirth. But what we don't often connect the dots with is that very often when we have these physical symptoms within our core, they also affect our spiritual health, our mental health, and our emotional health as well. And whether we realize it or not, all of these things are connected to one another, which is why I like to address all of these things as a person with my clients. So when you experience these physical symptoms after having a baby, what can happen is that this creates a sense of energy that feels stuck through your core and your pelvic floor. Things don't feel like they're just quite flowing energetically. And whether you like to believe it or not, we are all made of energy. And when you feel these physical symptoms, again, they make everything feel stuck within your core, energetically speaking, which leads to these feelings of disconnect to oneself, like you don't feel quite like yourself just yet, or a loss of identity. And that's why it's so important to not only address your physical, but your mental, emotional, and spiritual fitness as well. And in this workout, we are going to do just that. For this cat-cow, you're going to squeeze on something soft between your knees as you exhale and pull the abs towards the ceiling. Inhale and reach that head and tailbone up towards the ceiling. Remember, again, exhale, squeeze on your ball. Inhale, reach up and release on that ball. While we are strengthening our deep core muscles, I also want you to focus on the movement through your spine and hips to help get that stagnant energy moving again through your body. For this plank, you're going to have your knees bent, push away from your bench, wall, or floor. You're going to inhale through your ribcage, 360-degree manner. Exhale and pull those abs towards the ceiling. When you're doing this, I want you to go within as this exercise gets harder and connect with your own center of power. Here, we're focusing on pelvic circles, where you're going to focus on mobility through the hips and the pelvis. You're going to inhale, exhale, and reach back and around through the hips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, and reach around to the other side. Again, with this exercise, we are focusing on strengthening the deeper core muscles while we're also creating more mobility through the hips and the pelvis. And I want you to remember, as you move those hips and your pelvis, you are working on getting all of that stuck energy moving.